Good morning, dear students. Today I will be discussing word problems based on quadratic equations. Now, in word problem, what you have to see, first of all, you have to read the questions properly and then try to pull out the informations one by one. Then you have to assume the unknown as any of the variables. Let us say, for example, x you can take, y or z, any one of the variable or a, b, c, d. It entirely depends upon you. But generally, we take x as the unknown, as you all may be knowing, and as you all might have seen. Generally, people take x as the unknown variable. Now, exercise 2b of quadratic equation. Quadratic equation says that question number 2b, question number 2 only I will be taking here. For every liter of petrol, one car travels x kilometer and another car travels 5 kilometer more than the first. If the first car uses 4 liters more than the second car in covering 400 kilometers, frame an equation for the statement to find x. So here they have already given. What is given actually, what they are asking? The question says is based on the mileage of the car, mileage of the vehicle, that for 1 liter of petrol, a car travels x kilometer. That means a mileage. As you all may be knowing, in case of motorcycle, we say that the mileage of this vehicle is very good. You can purchase this one. The mileage of this car is very good. This we can use this one. We should purchase this one so that it will be economical. Now, the question says mileage is based on distance per liter. How many distance for 1 liter a vehicle is going to travel, is going to cover. Now, if more the distance and 1 liter, for 1 liter of petrol, the mileage of that vehicle will be better. So here, for the first car, for every liter of petrol, one car travels x kilometer. So mileage of first car is equal to x kilometer per liter, x kilometer, x upon L, or you say x upon 1, this is kilometer per liter, right? 1 liter. Now the other vehicle, mileage of second car is equal to 5 kilometer more it travels in 1 liter. So its mileage is x plus 5 per liter, kilometer per liter. Now, if this vehicle has to cover a distance of 400 kilometer, what will be the petrol consumption? So I will write, now second statement says that if the first car uses 4 liter more than the second car. So first of all, covering distance. So petrol, we can say petrol consumed by first car will be equal to 400 by x in covering 400 kilometers. Here I can write in covering 400 kilometer. Yes or no? In covering 400 kilometer, petrol consumed by first car will be this. Petrol consumed by second car will be equal to 400 upon x plus 5. Yes or no? Now according to question, car 1 uses 4 liter more. That means its mileage is very poor. As you can see here, this is covering x plus 5 kilometer. This is covering only x kilometer. Mileage is very poor. So I can write 400 upon x minus 400 upon x plus 5, no need a bracket, is equal to 4. This will be a equation framing. If they will ask you to find x, statement to find x, now we have to find the statement x. So LCM will be x plus 5 into x. Then we are having 400 into x plus 5 minus 400x is equal to 4. Now in this way, you all can finish this exercise. I hope this particular questions. So it will be 400x plus 2000 minus 400x is equal to 4 into x plus 5. So 400x, 400x cancel. Here we are having 2000 is equal to 4x square and plus 20x. Now the LCM you can take by 4 common. So 4 1s are 4, 4 5s are 20, 4 5s are 20, 500. So the equation becomes x square plus 5x minus of 500. Now we have to break the middle term in such a way that I will be getting 5x in the middle and this 500. This is equal to 0. So what will be my breaking of this 500? I can take 5 into 100, 5 into 20, 5 4s are 20, 4 1s are 4. Now 5 5s are 25, 5 4s are 20. 25 minus 20 is equal to this much. So x square plus 25x minus of 20x minus of 500 is equal to 0. X plus 25 now we are getting x is equal to minus 25. So x cannot be negative. X cannot be negative. So we will write x equal to minus 25, not acceptable. Not acceptable, not admissible. Therefore, x is equal to 20. Final. This is your answer. I hope it is true only. Two. They have not solved. Okay, they have not solved, but here we have solved. So no problem because they were asking to find the value of x. Now I will be discussing question number 4b. I hope it is clear, my dear students. It is very easy questions. You all are supposed to frame up to here. We have to frame the equation. I have solved also, and then I have shown you the truth of the statement. Now question number 4 subpart D. Question number 4 subpart D we see. Why I am going like this? Because there are so many problems and almost all these problems are easy, but still I am solving so that at least we will get an idea if those who don't have the knowledge how to solve the problems. Now question number 4 subpart D. Divide 15 into two parts whose sum of reciprocals. So reciprocals means what? If a number is said to be x, its reciprocal will be 1 by x. If I say one number is 2, its reciprocal will be 1 by 2. So reciprocal and the number means if you want to say if a number is x, it's just opposite in the denominator, or you say the number and the reciprocal should always be equal to 1. Product of this should be always equal to 1. Then in that case you will say that the reciprocal is correct. You have taken correct reciprocal. So here divide 15 into two parts whose sum of reciprocal is 5 by 12. So let the number be x. Let the first number be x. Then second number will be equal to 15 minus x. Yes or no? According to question, their reciprocal 1 by x plus 1 by 15 minus x will be equal to 5 by 12. Now take the LCM. This is my quadratic equation. Now we have to solve. Now 36 we want n product, middle we want 15. So 12 into 3, 36, 12 minus 12 plus 3, 15. So x minus 12x minus of 3x plus of 36. X is equal to either 12 or 3. Now once we get the solution, we should always try to substitute the values and then check the validity of our answers. Like in the previous case, we got two answers. X was equal to 20 and the other x was equal to negative, which is not possible. A distance cannot be traveled in negative directions. So it is x is equal to 12. If we put x equal to 12 here, then it will be 12, and it 15 minus 12, that is 3. That is correct only. We are getting second number to be positive. Here also we are getting second number to be positive. If we keep here 3, then 12 and then 3. So no problem. The solution is correct. In this way we should verify the answers. Now question number 7 subpart C I will like to solve. Question number 7C. Question number 7C says that the sum of two numbers is 2 and the sum of their reciprocal is, again means this question is based on reciprocal only, is 2.25. Find the numbers. So let the number be x. Again here I will assume let the number be x. Then what they are saying, the other number is the sum of two numbers, no? The sum of two number is 2. So second number is equal to 2 minus x. Why I have taken 2 minus x? If I will add these two, x plus 2 minus x, their sum will be equal to 2, right? As the question says. If I will take like x minus 2, then if I add these two, then it will become 2x minus 2, which is wrong as per the statement. That is why we have to select such a number whose condition should be verified. I have to subtract 2 minus x plus x. If I do, then I will get 2, which is according to the statement the sum of two number is 2. If I will take x minus 2, then I will get 2x minus 2. The statement will not be valid. That is why I have to take 2 minus x here. Now the question says, according to questions, what we are getting, their reciprocal means 1 by x plus 1 by 2 minus x is equal to 2.25. Now to remove this decimal, it will be easy for us for our calculations. So I can write 515 into 15. Okay, 5 4s are 20, 5 9s are 45, 20, 5 4s are 20, 5 9s are 45. So here we got, I can take LCM also here. I have to take no other option. So 2 minus x plus x is equal to 9 by 4. X cancelled. Now you see 2 into 4 is equal to 9x, 2 minus x. So 8 is equal to 9, 9 to the 18 minus 9x square. Now you bring this side, 9x square minus 18x plus 8 is equal to 0. This is my quadratic equation, right? Now if this is my quadratic equation, end product is 9 into 8, 72. Middle term, I want 18. 12 into 6, 72. 12 plus 6, 18. So I can write 9x square minus of 12x minus of 6x plus of 8 is equal to 0. 12, product, finish. Correct? 3x and then positive. Now we are having 3x minus 2 into 3x minus of 4. So our answer will be equal to 2 by 3. If I write 2 by 3, and this will become 4 by 3. I hope this answer is correct. Exercise 7, question number 7, subpart C. Where is C? Yeah, 4 by 3, 2 by 3. So our answer is correct. Again, you put there and verify, you will get the positive answers. Now I will be solving another question like question number 10b. Now question number 10b says that, question number 10b is a bit different type and in the group of age. So age problems. Mrs. Tandon has two sons, one being exactly 1 year older than the other. At present, her age is equal to the sum of the squares of the ages of their son. Okay, Mr. Tandon is having two sons and their ages are like, if one child is x years, the another child is exactly 1 year older to him. That means x plus 1. So I will assume, let the ages, let the age of Mrs. Tandon's son be x and x plus 1 years. Correct. Now as per the questions, she says that her age is equal to present age of Mrs. Tandon is equal to square of sum of the squares of their ages. Sum of the squares, that means x square and then x plus 1 square. Correct. After 4 years hence if 4 year hence means after 4 years. 4 years hence. 4 years hence son's age will become how much? Son's age will be equal to x plus 4, one case, and the other case will be x plus 1 plus 4, that means x plus 5. Correct. So this is the eldest one, this is the youngest one. You can write youngest and eldest separately. I am just writing in short form here. Now according to the question, 4 years hence what is going to happen? And then Mrs. Tandon's age will also increase. Tandon's age, Mrs. Tandon's age will become x square plus x plus 1 whole square plus of 4, because both the son and the mother both will increase by 4 years individually, not collectively. First son will become x plus 4, he will also will become x plus 1 plus 4, and she will also become x plus x square plus x plus 1 whole square plus 4. Now the statement says, according to the questions, that Mrs. Tandon's age, that means x square x plus 1 whole square plus 4 is equal to 5 times the eldest one. 5 times the age of the eldest one. Now you simplify this, it will be x square plus 1. Correct. This is my quadratic equation. Now we can solve. 20 into 3 40, 8 into 5 48 minus 5 3. So I got middle term. Is it? Am I correct? 4 5s are 20, 4 2s are 8, 5x, 5 4s are 20. Here I was having 2, no? X, then here 4. 2 4. Okay. Now I am having 2x plus of 5 and then x minus of 4 equal to 0. So here I got x is equal to minus 5 by 2 and 4. So minus 5 cannot be accepted, age cannot be negative. So I will write x equal to minus 5 by 2 not admissible, ages cannot be negative, and x equal to 4 accepted. So the son's age will be 4 plus 1 5. Separately you will write. Now next question says that 11 number I am going to discuss now. 11 number. I hope all of you can solve. At a party, each child gives a gift to the rest. There were 132 gifts given at the party. Find the number of children. Now, as you all know, when we go for a party, we take gifts for our friends, right? For our friends, for our friends, family members. Now, if I will go there, I will give the gift. This is the case. Now, according to the questions, if the question says that, the question says that if a person who visited the gift for a party, he will give the gifts to all the rest of the candidates present there. Means if I went there, I will take the gift for everyone. If another person will come, then they will bring the gift for me also. One of them will, everyone will be. For an example, if there are 3 students, 3 friends, okay. Now, if it is his birthday or a party, such whatever party, I will go and attend. So I have to buy how many gifts? 2 gifts. If he will come, he will also buy 2 gifts and bring. He will give it to this fellow and to this. I will give and come this and then this. To this also same thing. Means total how many gifts will be bought? 2 2 2 8. 2 3s are 6. 6 gifts will be bought. Now the question says let we can write like this. Let the number of members, what is that, friends? Na? Number of child. Let the number of children be n. If there are n number of children, then how many gifts are bought? 3 children were there, 2 gifts were bought by each. So let the number of children be n, then number of gifts is equal to number of gifts bought is equal to n minus 1. Now according to question, what is happening? Their product 3 into 2 6, 3 children, n minus 1. Like here we are having 3 children and 3 minus 1, that is 3 into 2, 6 gifts were there now. Same way here. So n into n is equal to 1 3 2. So it is n square minus n is equal to, or minus 132 is equal to 0. Now if you break 132, you will get 12 into 11. You just try at your home how to break. That I have already discussed in part 1. Now here I cannot teach you how to break the middle term. At this stage you must be expert. You all should be expert in breaking the middle terms. So minus of 12n, minus of 11n, or plus minus 132 is equal to 0. So n minus 12 plus 11 n minus of 12 equal to 0. N plus 11 into n minus of 12 equal to 0. So n is equal to 12 and minus 11. N equal to minus 11, not accepted. Not accepted. Why? Not accepted because number of children cannot be negative. Understood? That is why we are not accepting this one, because we have to confirm that it should not be negative. That is why we are neglecting that. Thank you.